Today I'm going to go over the cost of living in Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to cover home prices and rent, transportation, taxes, utilities, healthcare, entertainment, and we're going to finish off with Atlanta future growth projections. So whether you're looking to move to the city from another city to compare the cost of living, or whether you're looking to move from Atlanta and compare it to a city that you're looking to move to, this would be a great opportunity to know on average what you'd be looking at. Let's get right into it. Your average home in Atlanta is selling for $293,000. Meanwhile, nationally, the average home is selling for $320,000. So you are getting a little bit more bang for your buck in Atlanta, Georgia. $1,477 is your average rent in Atlanta, Georgia, and we're just $20 more than the national average. Transportation in Atlanta. Atlanta is known, if you've ever been, as one of the worst cities for traffic. We do have a rail and bus system. It's not as organized as New York City, for instance, but it does have 1,400 miles of routes. It's called MARTA. It does connect once you get further out of the city to Gwinnett County transportation as well as Cobb County Transit to get to the outskirts of Metro Atlanta. But that being said, you are most likely going to be using multiple buses or multiple rails to get to your final destination. Therefore, most people in Atlanta do own a car to live here, or they live, work, and play in the more walkable areas in town. Ride sharing over taxis. Taxis you don't see very, very often in Atlanta. You see Uber and Lyft and all the other ride sharing companies so much more. You can take taxis if you prefer them. I've never been in a taxi in Atlanta personally. So make sure that, I don't know if you make an appointment or do whatever you gotta do, call them. But Uber and Lyft, if you can, it's easier whether you're visiting or whether you wanna go and have a night out and have some fun. One of the first things I talk to my clients about that are purchasing in Atlanta is about their commute to work, if there is one, because the last thing you wanna do is get stuck with a commute that you are not wanting to drive every single day, but you have to drive because you have to go into the office. So definitely put transportation and location on the very top of your list, because we are definitely known for a ton of traffic in Atlanta, and I'm pretty sure that we have the highest number of rubberneckers per capita here in Atlanta. You gotta love taxes, just kidding, but you gotta pay them and you gotta know them. Income tax in Georgia ranges from 1 to 6%, and it's based on the income bracket that you're in. Sales tax ranges from 4 to 9%. As you get closer and closer to the heart of the city, sales tax usually is increasing. Property tax, we do get a break. Our property tax is on average $1,448, which is $650 less than a national average property tax per year. Healthcare costs in Atlanta are a little bit higher than most other cities. Atlanta does have a high percentage of uninsured people, as well as a higher percentage than other cities of people that suffer from obesity as well as diabetes. Southern comfort food is definitely to blame. I love some chicken and waffles or some sausage and gravy. That'll be another video down the road of showing you some restaurants around Atlanta, but regardless, healthcare cost is a little bit higher, so you definitely want to put that into the budget if you're planning to move to Atlanta. Entertainment-wise, Atlanta has a ton to do. The cost is really just going to depend on what you want to experience and what you want to do. You can go experience the nightlife in Buckhead, or you can go shopping, and there's plenty of luxury places to shop. Personally, I'm a nature kind of person. I like the outdoors. I like hiking and walking and jogging and all that good stuff outside. I go up Stone Mountain pretty much every week. It's just about a mile up to the summit, and I hike up or jog up. I've been to Kennesaw Mountain, which is a lot bigger than Stone Mountain, and it is a lot more foresty. Stone Mountain is more of like a rock that you're climbing, a big glorified hill that they call Stone Mountain. I wouldn't consider it a mountain compared to Colorado, but you get the drift. Another fun thing outdoors is the Atlanta Beltline. Upon completion, it's going to be the longest surface trail in the United States at 300 miles. The Atlanta Beltline connects to the Silver Comet Trail, and the Atlanta Beltline is 31 miles within the core of Atlanta, and it connects 45 neighborhoods. It isn't completely done now, but you can hike the full Atlanta Beltline. It's just not all surface at this current time. They are continuing to work on it, and they're knocking out sections pretty regularly. Another thing that you can do is get the City Pass, which is only $77, and you get to go to the Georgia Aquarium. You get to go to the World of Coca-Cola. We are the headquarters of World of Coke. If you come to Georgia, you will find Pepsi, but you will be looked down upon if you're picking Pepsi over Coke. So just to put that out there. Additionally to those two, you can pick 3 of these to go to. You can go to the Fernbank Museum of Natural History. You can go to the College Football Hall of Fame. You can go to the Center of Civil and Human Rights, or you can go to the Atlanta Zoo in Grant Park. Pre-COVID, you pretty much had a festival every weekend. You had wine festivals, chili festivals, music festivals at all the miscellaneous parks in Atlanta. There's always something going on that you can go out to. Of course, the cost is it just is gonna depend on what you want to experience. But for $77, you can go to 5 of Atlanta's biggest, most known attractions, and you can't really beat that. The last thing you wanna do is uproot and move to a new city to realize that city is in a decline. So that's why I wanted to cover what is the growth projections of Atlanta, Georgia. To put it simple, we are far from a decline. Within the past decade, our population has increased 40%. By 2050, we are projected to have gained another 3 million people. That is a 50% increase from our current population in Atlanta, Georgia. We have 57 colleges and universities. So if you're looking to come to Georgia and go to college, you have plenty of options in the metro Atlanta area to choose from based on what industry you're looking to go into. We are a great centralized location for bigger companies to move in, whether it be move their headquarters here or whether it be build another hub here, because we have the port in Savannah, we have the world's biggest airport in Atlanta, Hartsfield-Jackson. We have 16 Fortune 500 companies and over 30 Fortune 1000 companies headquartered here in Atlanta, Georgia. We are thriving. If you look out at the skyline, you're just gonna see cranes and cranes and cranes. You can just see the growth in Atlanta going crazy. Not only that, but a big industry that has came and blossomed in Georgia over these past few years, crazily, is the movie industry. Atlanta, Georgia is known as the Hollywood of the South because of this reason. The state of Georgia has given them tax credits and everything for them to move their productions to Georgia, allowing more Georgians to get employed and working in the movie industry and get these top-rated blockbuster movies such as Fast and Furious, The Walking Dead, Hunger Games, Ozark, and many, many more TV shows and movies to be produced here in Georgia. Once after moving here, as you see all the landmarks and everything else, you will start to notice in a lot of TV shows and movies that they were filmed just in your backyard. If you drive through Atlanta any day, you are gonna see the yellow signs with the black writing on it, which are the movie production company signs where they're filming their next scene. Not only does it bring jobs for the movie industry here in Georgia, but it also brings revenue for our small businesses as well as the larger businesses here in Georgia, because we're having that influx of people and the influx of income that people are making from helping with these movie productions. Of course, if you ever have any questions about moving to Atlanta, Georgia, or anything of that nature, please feel free to give me a call at 404-944-2449, or you can visit my website at lifeinatlanta.com. Just let me know how I can help.